Welcome back, everybody. We are live here in the GTR Dynasty. Big Slime 365 here in the booth. We got the number 4 ranked Tulane Green Wave of Marty Party going into Columbia to face the 8th ranked South Carolina Gamecocks, coached by Turf Tech. Welcome to another game of the week here, nighttime matchup. And this one's a huge one. It's going to decide who gets to go to the SEC title game. If Tulane wins, they will make it to the SEC title game more than likely. Turf, on the other hand, needs some work. He needs some help if he's going to be able to get into that title game. So, more than likely won't happen. But hey, playing spoiler, he is the underdog here at home. Not too happy about that, but hey, gotta play. You gotta play the games. You gotta win the games. I'm alone here in the booth tonight, so maybe we'll get a couple of people joining here later, but as of now, it's just Big Slime 365. Trying not to wake up the household. And we are here, South Carolina, All Blacks, Tulane with their green and whites. Kickoff, we are live here in Columbia. Bear catch. And we expect to see a lot of misdirection, a lot of movements with their receivers and running backs here for the South Carolina offense. We expect to see Balducci, number 4. He's in motion right there, the Heisman favorite. Here we go, touch pass, and he is tackled for a 6-yard loss in the backfield. Balducci averaging about 800 to 1,000 yards a game here so far in the season. 77 touchdowns, leading the Heisman race, just barely over Jet Thomas, who had 74 TDs. So it's going to come down to the wire. Nix, that quarterback, dropping back to pass. Got a man on a slant post. Balducci, that is him, catches the ball. Gets the first down, all that yardage back. Huge hit, though. I mean, the fact that he hung on to that is a testament to all his off-season training. Nix sending a man in motion. Nix, I want to say the league leader in interceptions, going deep. He's going to get... Oh my God, what a catch by Balducci. Wow, I wish I could have got a little bit more excited, but again, trying to not wake up the household tonight. What a catch by Balducci. Just, I mean, insane, spectacular catch there. User catch at that. Tulane looking like they were going to pick that one off, just did not. They didn't jump at the highest point to get the ball. That's what you got to do, it says DB. You got to jump at the highest point and snatch that guy down. Now Carolina in the red zone, RPO out to Waddle. He runs into a guy. I mean, he could have continued outside there and probably got a touchdown, but he just runs straight into him. So a little bit of lack of ball carrier vision right there from the receiver. Waddle coming off a 0 catch game, which I'm sure Balducci got all the catches. Flipping the field here, Balducci in motion. Oh, and he's getting hammered in the backfield. And that's the guy you got to key on. You stop Balducci, you could begin to stop this South Carolina offense. Like I said, Nix leading the nation in interceptions thrown. So the freshman very, very reckless with the ball. But he gets a completed pass there to Balducci, down to the 2, 3rd and goal. Carolina coming into the game 8-2 on the season. Tulane 10-1. Tulane's only loss was to Georgia Southern. South Carolina with losses to Penn State and Florida. So both teams only losses to the Big Three, as some will say. And a timeout from South Carolina here at the goal line as we see the projected playoff bracket. Georgia Southern number 1. South Carolina versus Florida projected. That would be a 3rd straight season they meet in the first round. I know Turf is trying to do everything within his power for that not to happen. Hey, a loss here might help him with that. Certainly he wants to get a win and help Florida get into the SEC title game. Making the adjustments, he's going to drop back to pass. Man wide open on the out route. That is Balducci with the touchdown. Gamecocks put him to sleep already. Okay, interesting. Now Tulane gonna be here on offense. Very disciplined offense. Gonna take what the defense gives them. They'll make the necessary plays. We'll razzle dazzle here and there. Hand off to Regis. Out of Georgia, the freshman. Okay. Clemente, I think his last name is. I call it Keeley with the handoff. Regis on the carry. Down the pistol formation for Tulane. Let's send the man in motion here. The 26th ranked toughest stadium in the nation here in Columbia. Hand the ball off to the running back. He's going to try to find a hole. Couldn't quite get through it. Gain of 3. Second and 7 now. Green Wave, they're going to get an RPO out. He's going to not catch it. Almost taken away from Chosen right there. Dangerous pass. Now coming out 5 wide. Kelly dropping back, throwing it over the middle. He's got Chosen. Nice little post route. Thought he may have had a man downfield. I'm sure he was looking for Piers. As we I think we're getting word that the Pacers just scored the game winner in the opening game of the NBA Finals. Tulane driving here, 1st and 10. Keeley gonna hand it off to Regis, I'm sorry. See a running back comparison. Mo Dollars just okay, 9 attempts for 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wow. You know, very underutilized Mo Dollars has been for the South Carolina offense. It really shows in these user games. You know, you start stat padding, you forget how to play, doing silly mistakes. He's got a man right here and a little out route to the running back. You know, you want to play each game like you would play, you know, a user when you're playing these CPU games. You get into bad habits, start making mistakes in the real games. Now Tulane coming out, 3 receivers to the right, running back to the right. Piers to the left. Keeley dropping back. He's gonna throw it to an out route to Piers. Touchdown. Green Wave. I was calling him Golden Wave. I'm sorry. Tulane on the touchdown. Piers gonna salute to the crowd. Big time rivalry game between these two players. Not necessarily the schools, but the users. Definitely a big time rival. Upon hearing that Tulane was the favorite, Turf was quite upset. threatened the league and multiple admins, multiple coaches as well. Hopefully we get an interview by him later on. To bring it out to the 15, not a really smart decision there to bring it out. Just run straight into the Tulane defender. Not quite sure what he's saying. Maybe he just wants more yards for his receiver trying to pat stat tonight. He knows Jet Thomas is knocking on the door for that Heisman. The wild cock now, the wild chicken. Gonna do the reverse pass, and he's intercepted! Wow! Alves on the interception. Turf Tech trying to pull out the trick reverse play that many people say you cannot stop and is just a broken play, but obviously if you know it's coming and you know how to defend it, there it is right there. Quarterback hurry gets to him, hits him hard, errant throw to the linebacker. Tulane now in business here in the first quarter. Get a run play here. As I got no feedback from the actual crowd or commentary from Marty Party's screen share, so it's a little, it's a little hard to kind of keep track of everything. Second and 4 now for the Tulane Green Wave. In the pistol formation, he's gonna hand it off to Regas. He's going to get to the outside, cut back in. He's going to get spear tackled ahead down to that 6-yard line. As you see the top rushing yards this season, Tony Sosa leading the way with 2,100. The all-time leading rusher in NCAA history with over 8,000 yards. And rushing career touchdown leader with over 100. He'll get a statue. Healy now, quarterback blast up the middle, touchdown, Tulane. And just like that, Tulane is going to salute the crowd again. They are not happy about that here in Columbia. Just being mocked. It's going to put Tulane up 7. What a turn of events right there. You got to wonder, do you really want to pull out that trick play this early in the game? I don't know if I would have. Now, how's South Carolina going to respond here? Gotta get back to the basics. They can't mess around here. South Carolina's playing for their playoff hopes as well. So, 2 losses, a third one here, they would potentially be on the outside looking in. So we get an option play from Nix. He's going to pitch it. He's going not really anywhere. Nice spin move, but we got a holding call on the play, so that's going to bring him back 10 yards. Really good discipline from the Tulane defensive end and linebacker right there, keying in on the pitch, waiting it out, not committing early. I got 4 wide receivers out there. Nix gonna drop back, gonna get it to Balducci on a little screen out type play. Gonna get a couple. Balducci a little slow to get up, the senior out of Georgia. Second and 16 now for the Gamecocks. Nix dropping back. He's gonna roll out, trying to get away. He's gonna get hit as he throws. Just a little bit short there to the receiver. You see top passing yards this season. Doc Holliday with 9,200. Wow. just absolutely massacring the CPU. Buster Cherry second, Nick's third, respectfully. We got a bunch to the left for Nick's, running back to his right. He's making the adjustments here. As we do have someone joining the booth here, we got Nick's dropping back. He's looking deep, rolling out. Can he get? He's throwing it across the field. He's gonna make the catch, but he's going. Oh, he got 7 yards on the play.
All right, Sauce, I'm here, man. Sorry I'm late.
AD's here at the party.
Hey, shout out to the Indiana Pacers, man. A thrilling end to game one. Tyrese Halliburton, superstar, man.
Hey, the Halliburton.
Woo.
Nick's dropping back. Oh, he's gonna. Oh my God!
Oh my gosh! Wow! What was? Oh my goodness!
I want to say that was an inadvert button push because I mean, look at the passing yards, touchdowns by Doc Holliday, 120. Jesus, the next person's 33 behind. Hey, I'm trying a little too late, but I'm trying to get there.
Hey, Jet Thomas, he's in the running for Heisman, man.
Hey.
It's Jet Thomas and Balducci.
Yep. I mean, we'll see how it turns out. We got Regis going nowhere. Lost a 6 on the play.
That had to have been an inadvertent button press. I think he thought about it, but you got to be decisive, Sauce. When you're looking for a guy, you got to see him. You got to be decisive. But, I mean, it happens to the best of us, man. I mean, heck, I had an inadvertent pitch one year in the Big Ten title game.
Keeley dropping back. He's got his man open. Does he see him? He does. Oh my God.
What
3rd and 11. I mean, he had Pierce. Is it Pears or Pierce?
I'm not sure.
I'm going with Pierce.
Not sure.
Yeah, open.
Where was the open man at?
I mean, you're just gonna have to look at the tape.
What a dangerous.
Gonna have to look back at the tape. I want to say is it Kelly Mete? I'm calling him Keeley. He drops back. Keeley looking, scrambling. Got his. Oh, what a throw!
My gosh.
Allure.
And crowd going wild. I mean, the poise.
And this is what you gotta watch out for with Marty Party. He's got this quarterback, an improviser. He's just moving around there, and at the last minute, gets it off, and it's so frustrating. As someone in the SEC that has played him, a number of times, it's very frustrating. When you think you got him, and you lost one like that over your defender.
That's one of Marty's calling cards. He's very patient in the pocket.
Run play, touchdown, green wave. He waves as he gets in. Is he gonna salute the crowd again? No, he's putting them to
sleep, man. He's putting them to sleep.
Wow.
Who received the opening kickoff, Sauce?
Turf.
Oh, okay.
Turf's got to make something happen here. Back to back.
We got to score here. We got to score here. I'm thinking, I'm probably going to get Heisman hopeful Balducci involved. Last thing you want to do is turn the ball over. So, but still in good shape here. Turf, if he can get a score. Going to halftime only down 7. I mean, you're looking at just getting one more stop, with a chance to tie the game up. So still in good shape.
Yes, indeed. Dropping back. We've got a screenplay here from the Carolina offense. Ooh, Dallas making the move. Gets a gain of 7.
Look at 92 for Tulane. Big slime.
Oh, my God.
Massive. Jeez. Might check that guy.
Hey, you can't sleep on Tulane. They've had some really good recruiting classes the last couple years. A good one coming in after this year. That SEC recruiting dad down there in Louisiana. Oh, he's going deep. He's got a man.
Oh! Wow. Wow.
I'm trying not to wake up the house. I wanted to let that one rip.
Monty Nix. You know, it looked like Marty took control of the DB at the last minute.
Yeah,
A
and that screwed
little,
him up.
little out of position
I
there.
think that's a
South Carolina.
pick. I think it's a pick if he,
Yeah,
doesn't do that.
yeah, South Carolina. Oh, nice play. Nice route.
First down, Trisk.
Out of bounds. Nice. Monty Nix.
Yeah, before you joined AD, he did a similar throw down the field to Baducci, and he made a catch on the same exact layout animation. So, hey, worth another shot. But you're gonna have to look out for it. Tulane, the the DBs are susceptible to that. As Nick drops back, he's throwing it deep, and he's gonna be picked off for a
Oh my
third straight
gosh.
time.
Wow.
Adcock picking off the cocks.
You know, it looked like he had a guy open on the seam route there for a brief second, but he chose to go to the guy streaking down the sideline. Looked like Marty was in a cover
Keeley,
three. So.
Tulane in business. He's gonna drop back. Oh no, he threw it
Oh my
right back to
gosh!
South Carolina. They're gonna take it in for the touchdown. They needed
Wow.
that one.
What
Ill-advised
an
throw.
answer. Tobias Goings.
I probably would have ran the ball there. I mean, you had him right where you wanted, and now Carolina back in this ball game.
You know,
Right back in it.
That's a rare mistake from Tulane, man. They don't often make mistakes like that. I mean, Marty, he's a very good user. Like you said, he's recruited well. So Tulane, they're definitely a team to watch, man, in the playoffs. But like I said, rare mistake there from Tulane.
Yeah, could that come? I mean, he had him right there. I mean, even if you don't score, 21-7 going into halftime, getting the ball back.
Oh, yeah.
A big swing. Hey, you win by it, you lose by it.
True, man. You know.
They're going to have to play smart here, take this clock, go down and score.
A little bit more of a conservative play call on that first down. But like
You got the wild wave. Direct snap off to the weak side, going nowhere. Timeout, Carolina.
Yeah, man. Now, I mean, you go from possibly going into the half 21-7 to now possibly going in tied. I mean,
you know as well as I do, AD. The last 2 minutes before half, so crucial, critical. And it could swing either way. Really makes or breaks a game.
It really does.
He's got all day. He's gonna throw a pick. Oh my God! The Cox are running. They're running.
Wow.
All
Just
right.
like that, man. Like you said, last 2 minutes. I mean, that'll make or break a game right there.
You know, you don't have to make those throws. You just go into the half. Game management. Yeah. Game management.
Hey, man, that turnovers. I mean,
some are saying the fix is in the chat.
Is that what they're saying? Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Oh, Nick's scrambling around there. Can he get away? No, he doesn't. Sandwiched in between two defenders. Clock's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. It's a stalemate. No one's calling timeout. 40 seconds left and counting. Dropping back, Knicks. Got a man. He almost picked it.
Wow, that was close.
Balducci on the catch. Balducci.
Well, you got to figure something. Worst case scenario, you come away with a field goal.
That's true. Knicks. He's scrambling.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to force it? He does. And it's, oh my God, right to the linebacker. And that's why he plays linebacker.
He dropped it. Doesn't have the hands, man.
Oh my God. That is the sickest man alive right there.
Whew. Yeah, he would love to have that one back.
And Carolina's going to get a field goal. Cut this lead down.
Nice kick. We got a ball game here, man.
I mean, we've had one since the drop, since the kickoff. Never doubted it, but it was looking bleak right there. Now South Carolina down 21-7, and just a minute's time brought it to 17-21, down by 4.
If I'm Tulane here, I'm depending on what we do on this first play. I'm not trying to go too crazy here.
Hey, he's scrambling. He's running.
Got all 3 timeouts. He's going to use one. A big SEC game, man. Do you have a preference, Big Slime, and who wins this game?
Yeah. Selfishly, I'd probably rather play Tulane than Florida. Just feel like that would be a
nice little play.
I don't care who I play, but I mean, I think I played Florida so much. It's it's a little bit different of a game than Tulane, as we haven't played as much.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. You and Florida, potentially every year play about three games per year. So I mean, that's understandable. Florida, very, very good team.
Oh my! Right into double coverage.
Dangerous. See, we got 1 timeout left, 7 seconds. So I'm thinking one good play, probably about 15, 20 yards. You're in field position, call a timeout. So, but you got to do it on this play. Taking off.
No time left.
Wow, just took a little bit too much time there.
Halftime thoughts, AD, from what you've seen thus far.
Well, I joined a little bit late, but I think that turnovers, from when I joined, turnovers played a big role in what was happening there. I think this second half, whoever can, not turn the ball over, I think they're going to give themselves a really good chance.
Oh, right over the middle, the chosen. Get off of him.
Woo. Throwing people off of him.
And it's not 100% certain that if Tulane wins, they'll be in the SEC title. But the game's gonna do it once. But given that they're higher ranked than Florida with less losses, you would think they would get the tiebreaker.
Yeah, you would assume, but
can't make assumptions. We had a 1-loss team, number 1 seed last year with 2 undefeateds right behind them.
You never really know what the pollsters are thinking, man.
Running the ball again, cutting up the middle after going outside. Danny.
Egregious.
Keeley now, 3rd and 11. What can Tulane do? Gonna drop back. Scanning the field. Plenty of time. He's rolling. He's got a man on the corner. Chosen.
Got him. What a throw, man. The patience of Marty. The patience of Marty. I'm that guy.
This Carolina defense is getting absolutely zero pressure on the court. We got a booth review.
I thought he was in. I thought there was no question.
Yeah, and he's in. I mean, this Carolina defense is getting absolutely no pressure on the quarterback. They're getting manhandled in the trenches right now.
Yeah.
They got to get some push.
You gotta get some pressure, man. Gotta get some pressure.
Oh, it's an RPO. Dangerous play.
Very dangerous. Usually that's a really effective RPO there with the little RPO out route to the tight end, but
I think Carolina was blitzing everyone.
Hey, not a bad call, man. Not a bad decision.
I see 7 defensive players were back there.
You saw the result, Big Slime. I mean, sometimes you got to bring the heat.
At the goal line, 4 yards out, dropping back, trusting the
Oh,
throwing arm, and that's Pierce again
there.
for the tutty.
Putting to sleep again, man.
Dennis Pierce, the transfer from UTSA, really making a difference here for this Tulane team. Wasn't getting fed properly at UTSA. He's getting fed very well here in New Orleans. Now Carolina, they're gonna have to answer. You know, really back and forth game here. As we have a motion touch pass to Balducci. He's gonna get to the edge. Really haven't seen him bust one yet. He's been trying.
It's got to figure out a way to put him in positions to succeed. As a guy of his caliber, I mean, you're going to need him in big SEC matchups like this one.
They hand out the dollars.
Nice
Oh,
run.
and a hold. Wow.
I'm back. Yeah, but back to what we were talking about earlier, Big Slime. Got to think, man, if Florida is not in the SEC championship game this year, I mean, what a tough first round matchup for whoever plays the Gators, man. You imagine them as like a 7 or 8 seed. I mean, that's a tough draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very tough draw. Oh, he's got room.
Oh, Rudder. I would hope wherever they are, you're on the opposite side of me. You as well. I hope you're on the opposite side as well.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to have a second. I'm not trying to have a second round matchup with the Gators.
Rudder on the touch pass and the wild chicken. I'm calling that the wild chicken. It's not getting any ideas. We got another jet touch pass.
Oh, what a move. Yeah, man. Florida and I, whereas you and Florida have obviously meet every year being in the same conference.
Like 2 to 3 times a year.
Absolutely.
Every year.
It seems like Florida and I always end up on the same side of the bracket. So I know one year we met in the second round, right up in the middle. Yeah, one year we did meet up in the second round. One year, a couple years, I think the semifinals. But yeah, Florida's a kind of team, nobody wants to see them come playoff time, man. Especially not in the early rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Florida team that was historically said they couldn't get there, got to the national title game 2 years now in a row.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah.
Oh, and it's picked off. Oh, no, he catches it.
Oh, wow.
Balducci, I thought for sure it was going to be picked off.
Dangerous throw. Oh, my goodness. Balducci coming up with a huge snag. I don't know how that
10 catches, 104 yards and a touchdown. Drastically different from his average. He's got an RPO, going to hand it off to Dollars. Not making sense. As we get a gritty from Jimmy.
Big 92. Jimmy Cootler. Nice name.
Cootler. Nix. He's going to hand it off to Dollars again. Dollars going to cut it upfield. He's going to get to the 1 yard line.
Almost got in there, man.
3 attempts, 7 yards today. Wow.
Time to put the big boys in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta control and win in the trenches. That's just how it is.
Gotta impose your will. Tulane stacking the box.
Touch pass. Balducci makes the move, gets in for the score.
And a move like that shows why that guy's Heisman Trophy favorite.
All
What a
season long,
move.
he's been at the top of the boards. We're gonna have to see
Oh,
more
going.
out of him here tonight if he's gonna win it,
Got
though.
got a 2-point conversion here.
Oh, a little early.
I mean, I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. Make it a
Interesting
3-point
play
game.
call. He's gonna get it in there.
Oh,
So
he's
what do
in
I
there.
know?
Wow. Yeah, like I said, man,
3-point
3-point
game.
game. Yeah.
You know, this Carolina team really fighting back after those 3 picks in a row. Really showing some life here. You thought
Yeah,
you kind of
man.
had to wonder, were they just gonna lay down at that point?
Nah, man, there's no quit in this South Carolina, uh, or as the head coach once said, this Southern Carolina top team, man. I mean, there's no quit. They're gonna fight until the end. There's no shortage of confidence. They're gonna trash talk anybody in the league. They believe in themselves, and yeah, man, they're gonna fight until the very bitter end.
Oh, a little bit of pressure there. He's gonna escape the pocket. I mean, that's about as much pressure as that's the closest someone's gotten to him back there in the pocket, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's another one of the keys in this second half. I think you gotta get after him a little bit. I know Tulane Marty likes to take off and run with the quarterback a good bit, so that's another thing to kind of watch out for. Got back there again.
Oh, he just got massacred back there, just hammered.
Garth Paul,
Look at this
man.
hit. Damn.
Oh, Garth Paul, country music singer with the Southern Carolina Cox.
Yeah,
Shout out Garth Paul.
he's got a good NIL deal with the local guitar place. Here we go, across the
Oh,
middle,
boy.
sharp. Oh, he had hella room down the sideline. Oh my god.
Big first down,
I mean,
man.
wide
Big.
open on the sideline. He could have kept
Yeah.
running. He'd still be running.
Yeah, he would have. Big first down. Looked like the Cox did bring a corner on a blitz, but Tulane was able to pick it up. So big first down.
Oh, run play.
Nice first down play. Put your fours up, Big Slime.
Oh yeah. They're up there. They're high up there right now.
Like that Tulane running back's a little gassed, man. The workhorse.
Hey, right now you gotta put it all out there. I mean, this is the season right here for them.
Oh, for sure.
You know, no matter what happens after this, they want to get to the SEC title game. This is what's gonna do it. I mean, this is Tulane's last game of the regular season.
Oh, wow.
Just realize that. He's gonna maybe have to look to his backup running back. This guy is
I would say
gassed.
you saw
And
the
he
fatigue.
is not moving
You
very
saw the
well.
fatigue on that guy, man. He did not look very spry hitting the hole there. Still managed a 7-yard gain, though.
New running back out there now. Right on schedule. Keeley making the adjustments.
A lot of hot routing going on. I like a nice hot route.
He make the right. Oh, he's running. He's getting away from him. He's gonna break free.
Oh my
Break
gosh!
the tackle.
Wow, he's slippery.
It's like Johnny
I was
Manziel out there.
telling you, man. And that's what I was saying about Tulane and Marty. You always got to watch out for the quarterback taking off. Very dangerous. Like he had circle going out to the outside. That running back, man, he's leaving it all out on the field.
What a celebration by the defense right there. He's doing some obscene gestures. I mean, look at the yellow and orange on this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He is like, yeah, he's leaving it all on the field. Third
Caden
and
on the carry, or Carden, I'm
gosh,
sorry. Martin Carden.
this is a huge play. This could be the game, man. Calling my
Tulane, what
best
will they
play.
do here? This is their moment.
Calling my best play if I'm Tulane here, man. My best short yardage, medium yardage play.
Trying to shake off the crowd.
Probably got 2 downs to work with here, so.
They're going to hand it off to the Carden. He's going to get... I think you go for it here.
Oh,
4th and 4, no huddle.
Man.
They're going to at least look
call.
and see.
He must have seen something he liked.
I know what I would do here.
He must have seen something he liked.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a play. What a play by the Southern Carolina Cops. Wow. Man, that could have been a pick. I mean,
you got to question. You got to question whether that was rushed. I mean, when you're going for it on 4th down, you want to be sure of what you got there.
That's true, man. Yeah, I mean, I thought he might have had something he liked with the no huddle.
Oh, here comes Nix running, taking off.
Look at it, burst of speed. Nice slide.
Carolina trying to close this one out. Tulane just clawing their way. Can they pull off the upset?
Like they're gonna take.
It's not an upset for Vegas, but there's a lot of people that would see this as an upset.
Yeah. Las Vegas. They did pick the Green Wave, or they favored the Green Wave by I think 5. Wasn't that the spread?
Yeah, I mean they've been playing like they are the favorites today.
Yeah. I mean, Tulane, they're always on the cusp, man. They're always right there on the edge of greatness.
South Carolina, 93 overall team. Tulane, a 91. Got an RPO getting tackled in the backfield. 2nd and 12. 3 timeouts left, Carolina. We are just under 2 minutes here. And the GTR Dynasty Game of the Week. Again, Big Slime 365 here. Absolute Dog 21. Bringing you the action between Turf Tech and the South Carolina Gamecocks. And Marty Party with the Tulane Green Wave trying to close it out here. Nix, play action. He's going to get hammered down in the backfield.
Oh, my gosh.
Just absolutely assaulted. They're standing over the guy.
Oh, gosh.
Taunting him.
We know, Slime, I mean, 3rd and 21, I'm thinking you got 2 plays to get this. You don't have to get it all.
We got a trick play. He's going to take off with it. He's going to get the first down and more.
Oh, my gosh. What a move.
This is turf special here.
That was
no one saw that coming.
Vintage turf.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see it coming either. What a play call.
Still got a score here. Minute left. Hand off to Dallas.
He still got time. I mean, you don't want to leave Tulane much time if you can.
3rd and 21. Wow.
Yeah.
Halfback option pass.
And he took off running.
There goes that man.
He's got room.
There he is.
Wow, what a score.
Touchdown, Carolina takes the lead for the first time in this ball game.
And did he leave him too much time, though?
What a comeback.
I know,
man. What a comeback.
What a game. Just as good a game as the Pacers and Thunder game 1, man. Shout out to Papa Halliburton.
I am stunned right now at the just the back and forth. I mean, what a game for sure, but
Tulane's been in control for pretty much
Tulane
the whole
had.
game.
They think back to that pick six there while they were up 21-7. Can they get it back here? They're gonna have to do it quick. They got 3 timeouts. They're gonna no huddle here. We got 49 seconds left.
Hurry up.
Clock is ticking. Carolina got back off here. Back. He's gonna run it. He's got blockers.
Blocks.
A lot of blockers actually. And a timeout here.
Wisely calls a timeout. Kind of regroup, reset there. Whew. What a finish. Big Slime.
5 wide. What can Keeley do? Oh, over the middle. He's got chosen.
What a pass.
We're going to have to no huddle.
Oh,
35 seconds. Ball spotted. Time is ticking now.
SEC title game implications on the line.
Oh, he's going to get the Piers. Oh, wow. 25 seconds. 26 seconds left.
Out here, Sauce.
Hey, I think he's flowing right now. You got time to do some things if you want. No, he's gonna hike it immediately into the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh my gosh. It was in his hands.
Oh my gosh, that was a touchdown. Hey, clock stops. 2nd and 10 now. Carolina on trying to. Oh, and he picks it. Ball game. McLeod.
Wow. What a game.
One play after having it in the end zone.
Marquez McLeod.
Wow. What did we just witness? Carolina gets it done here in Columbia at home. Your final 32-28. Turf.
Yes,
Turf,
sir.
you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Turf's pumped, man. Rightfully so.
Turf. I mean, hey, you were down, battled back. Almost, a play away there, right there. So just tell us about the roller coaster and how you got yourself back in it.
There was no doubt. Tulane is my kid. Beat him 4 times now, so had no doubt. Balducci's a Heisman. Shot it there. Made big plays and big time moments. And so Florida can send that NIL money that he promised me. So that's all I gotta say.
AD, what you got for Turf?
Turf, man, crazy game. Congratulations, first of all. Shout out to Balducci, Heisman favorite. What was going through your mind there on the last drive when Tulane was down there around your 10, 15-yard line? Looked like he had a guy in the end zone. You knocked it out of his hands at the last minute. What was your heart rate up to, man? I mean, what were you feeling during that last sequence?
Well, all the other 3 games that we did, Tulane could drive the ball, and then he made mistakes in the red zone. So once he got to the 20, I knew it was game. I knew he couldn't. He couldn't fit in the tight window, and so couldn't use that speed of Piers that killed me a couple times. But yeah, I know he's not too happy, but I did it for Missouri. I did it for Florida. I did it for my family. So.
Hey, shout out to your family.
What does Missouri have to do with this?
There
he is in the chat.
I got one more question for you, Turf. I think some of the fans were saying that, the fix might be in. What do you have to say to those people that were saying that?
I just wanted to give the fans a show. I didn't want no blowout, so I spotted a 14-point game. I spotted a 14-point game, and then Tulane decided to give me a walk-in touchdown, even though it wasn't Balducci. He didn't realize that wasn't Balducci, but it's his.
Was it Balducci?
No, it was a Goings. Actually, Tulane tried to recruit him. It was between Tulane and I. And
so Balducci got one less touchdown than I thought. How about that?
Yeah, Balducci
we'll take
got. Balducci got. What did Balducci get? He got 4 touchdowns, I think. 3 touchdowns.
All right.
3.
Jet Thomas knows. We're gonna come back to turf here. Let's go to Marty Party and the Tulane team. Marty, just a gut wrencher right there at the end. Tell us, at the point where it went wrong and out of your favor. Up
Oh, definitely.
21-7.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, the last 2 minutes there of the first half, we had them and let them off the hook, as the great saying goes. But yeah, that was a ugly game. I think for both ourselves as well as South Carolina, if we play like that in the playoffs, I think we'll be put out very, very quickly. That was some ugly, made for some exciting football, but that was some ugly decision making and some ugly football from both ends.
Yeah, if you could have one play back, which one would it be?
Definitely the pick six that made it 14-21. That would be probably the one that I think turned the game back around, and I just got locked onto a guy and was like, I guess I decided I was going to throw to him no matter what happened. And that probably, if we would have taken our time and done what we had done the first two drives and just kind of taken it, and we might have been up, even if it was just 21-7 still, we were getting the ball back. We had a chance to kind of end it, and we just got impatient and paid for it, and then still had a chance to win the game. Played very, very poorly and still had a chance to win the game.
Yeah, tell us about those last few plays for you on offense.
Yeah, definitely wish Chosen would have held that, but he also took a lick, so he tried. That's just going to happen. And then I needed to wait probably half a second longer on the other route, but probably got too locked into Piers to try to throw the touchdown. And so I thought the safety was actually coming up to cover the drag route, and he had moved forward when I was throwing it. And I was like, okay, we're good. And he made the adjustment, and we were not good. So overall, fun, good game. But yeah, definitely a game that if we want to get to the next tier, we need to clean up a lot of things.
AD.
Marty, tough loss, man.
Whoa.
Tough loss, Marty, but gutsy effort, man, and very, very entertaining game. My question was going to be, I got Turf's thoughts on that final sequence there. I was going to get yours, but we kind of already covered that. So I guess my question is, going forward into the playoffs, do you have any preferred opponents in the playoffs? I know that, there's a lot of rivals, a lot of teams that, have a rivalry with the Green Wave. Do you have any preferred opponents going forward?
Right now, it's fresh, but I don't really care. I definitely want South Carolina again. in the first round would be a dream come true, I guess, as far as go back to it. We faced USF earlier in the year and wouldn't mind facing them, but it looks like they've been on a bit of a run. But yeah, I think right now if I could pick one opponent, it would be the rematch with South Carolina.
Hey, man, I think all of us would sign up to see round 2 of this matchup. So maybe we'll get it.
Well, yeah, Turf, give us your thoughts on the playoffs coming up.
Yeah, I'm going to be in. I got Clemson next week, big rivalry game. Not really scared of the Clemson Tigers. Baldicci's going to go for a Heisman. I just hope that I don't get 80 or Florida in the first round again. I want a team that I can actually play. So
You want to get to the next round, Turf. That's what's important.
Well, I'm trying. It doesn't really work all the time, but we're trying. And I still expect that NIL money from Florida.
Hey. Well, yes, we'll be sure to look into that. But
investigation underway,
else?
but well deserved. That's all I got, man. Great game to both guys.
Well, we'll end that here. South Carolina, again, your winners over Tulane. Congratulations to Turf Tech. Big Slime 365, absolute dog here in the booth. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll know when to join us on the next one. Coming at you soon. Take care, everyone.